For a very limited time, use code GS25 to receive 25% off all your purchases. Link is in the description, and you can use code GS25 to get 25% off when you purchase players, training, coins, get your solos done, and much more. What is going on, guys? GS here. Welcome back to another Madden 20 video. So today we are going to go on ahead and try our very best to prepare for Series 3. Now, this is something I did not do for Series 1, and I, missed out on quite a bit of coins. In this series, I feel like I'm going to try to better prepare for it and try my best to not be in the same situation as I was previously. So, first, let me go on ahead and let me find a notepad in my phone. Okay, there we go. And so what it is I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all my limited cards, and I'm going to sell them now while they have very good value. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because when the series Redux comes out, the cards are going to be placed in packs, and those cards, become cheaper. So I'm just going to go on ahead and try to move all my limiteds and then hopefully purchase those same cards back once the Redux comes out Friday. So I don't want to wait too long. Like today's Tuesday, and I don't want to do it on like Thursday or something like that. I still feel like the cards are at a pretty good value now to where if I get rid of them, I can get good value back and then just purchase them back later. So, for example, Series 1, I had Desmond Trufant limited edition signature series card who was going for a little over 1.1 when I purchased them. 1 mil, 1.1. Series Redux comes out, he goes all the way down to 400K. If I sold him, I don't know, maybe 3 days prior to that, I get 1 million coins. After taxes, that's 900K. I then purchase him back for 400K, and now I'm sitting with an extra 500K in my account for having the same card. So that's what I'm trying to go here for. Not all the cards are going to be like significantly cut more than half like that. But if I can just make profit on all the cards that I have, then I feel like it's a win, because I'm just going to replace them with the same card. If you wait too long, then the value goes down so much. Like when I got rid of Willie Lanier, his limited card was only going for 300K. So if I sold it for 300, and I tried for like 270 or something like that, if I sold it for, let's just say 300K, I get 270K back after taxes, whereas the quick sell was like 250. I just quick sold them. I just got rid of him. Where before the Redux, if I went ahead and sold him, I probably profited, a handful of 100,000 coins or something like that. So right now we're just going to take a look and see who it is we have. Like I know we have Aaron Donald, for instance, right? Aaron Donald is one of the most expensive defensive cards in the game. So we're going to go to right end. We're going to look, and right now he is going for 2.89. So let's say, okay, I want to go to Mudhead, right? I don't want to put 2.86 and he doesn't sell because his average price is somewhere along the lines of like 2 mil, right? So I want to be able to sell them quickly, and then once the Redux comes out, just purchase them back. If I sell them for, let's say, 2 mil flat, and I get 1.8 mil after taxes, there's no way his Redux is going to be at 1.8 mil. There's just no way. Even if I'm buying back at, let's say, 1.5, that's 300K that I just got. And if I do that for all my cards, if I can make 200, 300, 400K per card that I have, we cooking with some grease. So if you guys have any type of limiteds or anything like that, I feel like this is the best thing to do, because when Series Redux comes out, they're just going to be flooding the market, and you definitely want to be on top of that. So you definitely do not want to miss out, because I did in the first series, and all my cards that I had just dropped in value so much. Honestly, the only ones that really held their value was Dan Deerdorf and the kicker. And they still held their value because those guys were still the best overall in at their, like, they're the best cards in their position still. Dan Deerdorf is still the highest overall right tackle, and Jonathan Stenroyd is still the highest overall kicker in the game. So they held their value for the entire series that, they never got an upgrade, at that position. So they, held value. So we're going to go on ahead and go to our binder now. So gameplay is going to be, sacrificed a little bit. We're going to be missing out on quite a few cards because we're going to sell them. Then we're just going to rebuy them back. So let's take a look at offense. Dante Hall will not be part of the redux, so we're going to keep him. Joe Thomas will be a part of the redux, so we're going to go on ahead. We're going to get a refund. We're going to get a refund. And we're going to keep his 91 overall, but we're going to go on ahead and sell his limited edition card. So he is going for, see how much he's going for. Right now, 1.64. Now, I bought him for 1.1 the day after he came out. So if I could sell him for like 1.5, I'll be extremely happy. Like, extremely. We're going to put him at 1.5. And if we could sell him there, like, I'll be extremely happy because I'm making coins from when I originally bought him. And then I'll just buy him when the Redux comes out. So Randy Moss is definitely one of the more expensive cards in the game. And right now he's going for like 2 mil. And once the Redux comes out, I just do not see that same value being held. I just don't. So we're going to go ahead and keep refunding here until we get the limited. And then we got all our training. We're just going to use that back because we're going to need the cards anyway. So we're going to look for Randy Moss limited. And he's going for 2.2. So if I could sell him for like 2 mil even, you get 1.8 after taxes, and then we'll just repurchase him back. But since he's going for 2.2, we'll see if we can get away with 2.1. We'll just see it. You never know. And then if I can't sell him, we'll just keep, retrying a little cheaper, a little cheaper, a little cheaper. So we'll see if we can move him for 2.1. Who else do we have limiteds for on offense? Kerry Kittle. George Kittle. Because I was looking at Larry Little when I put Kittle like together. So we're going to go ahead and sell my man Kittle, who I'm going to miss badly. I'm going to miss my man Kittle. Definitely going to miss my man Kittle because his run blocking is insane. But we're going to see how much we can go ahead and get for him. 1.66. So I'm going to put him for 1.5. And again, if he sells for 1.5, we are very happy with that. I purchased him for 1.4. So after taxes, I would be losing out. But again, we'll just repurchase him and, he should be exponentially cheaper. Did I use that correctly? Probably didn't. All right, so no limiteds here. Gronkowski is another limited. We're going to go on ahead and take our cards back for this. Okay, we now have the full-blown limited out. I purchased this card. I got robbed. I literally just did it for a gameplay when he came out. I bought him for 2 mil, and he's just so much cheaper now. Like, so much cheaper. All right, I've seen him so cheap. I'm going to put him for 1.4. Because I know he's not selling for this much, but you never know. Someone might get desperate. Maybe there's a YouTuber out there wants to finish up his Pat Steam team. Okay, we'll have him up there for 1.4. Okay, none of these guys have a limited. None of these guys have a limited. So offense, we didn't have too much. I'm, way more stacked on the defense side of the ball because that's where, I, tend to put a lot of my resources. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 4 limiteds on defense. On offense, excuse me. Now we're going to go to defense here and take a look. So Palomalo's NAT. Aaron Donald is a limited, which we're going to go on ahead and sell here. And then once again, once the Series Redux comes out, we're just going to go on ahead and purchase them right back. And I'm going to go into a notepad and I'm in my phone and I'm going to save all the prices because all I want to do is purchase them for cheaper than what I sold them for. That's all I want to do. All I want to do. So if I sell this card for 2.5 and after taxes, that's what, 202.25 I get back or something. I don't know. Let's just say I get 2 mil flat, right? Just as an example, after selling him after taxes. I just want to purchase him for cheaper than 2 mil. That way I just make profit on the card, get the same card back, and I'm good. So he's going for 2 point something wild like that. So we'll go 2 point, we'll start off with 2.3. See if we can go ahead and move this card. Who else do we have? Dion. Dion is another one we're going to go on ahead and remove. Okay, refund. 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 Then again, we're just going to purchase all these bad boys back in about a week. Okay, Dion, where you at, my man? There you are. 92 overall, limited edition Dion, up for 1.99. So we're going to put him up there for about 1.9. Let's see if we can go ahead and sell him. So we're going to go all the way to 1.9. And I feel like this right here is a smart thing to do. You just don't want to do it too far to where you don't have, you don't have the ability to use the cards. Like, I didn't want to do it too late because I still needed to use the cards up until this point. But now it's like, okay, if I sell them, then, I'll just get them back in less than a week. And I'll get very good values. I feel like the more time that goes by, the cheaper they're going to be because, there's going to be more people doing the same thing that I'm doing. All right, this card has been cheaper for sure. We're going to get rid of our limited Calvin. Okay, where you at, Calvin? There you go. I see you. Like, I still have limited edition. Okay, he's up for 930. So we're going to put him up there for a little bit cheaper. We'll just put him up for all 8s. Like, I still have limited edition Patrick Willis, and I lost out. I purchased a card for like 1.7 or whatever it is I spent on him. The Redux came out, and he went down to 700K. I missed out. I should have did it when I had the chance, and I just wasn't thinking. I lost out on so many coins. So that's on my fault for not preparing for it. Okay, let's see who else has unlimited. Julius Peppers has a limited. So we're going to get a refund on him until we get our card back. There we go. You can just take a look at the amount of training that we've wasted on all these cards. Well, not necessarily wasted, but how much it cost to put on all these cards. Those are just abilities, which is wild. All right, he's up for 2.2, and I know for sure he was not selling for that. And for whatever reason, Mutthead is just like not working. I'm not sure what he was selling at, but let's go. Let's start at 1.6. Let's just start there and see if he sells. And if he does, that'll be great. If not, then we'll just keep posting them until we find the buyer that they feel like it was worth their coins. Okay, so who else do we have? Okay, he's a limited, but there's no point in me doing that now because I'll have to probably undercut a freaking Redux, and you never want to go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. I finally got it open. So let's go Peppers. What's Peppers' average price? Julius Peppers' average price right now is 1.8. So, okay. Let's see what he was selling for, though. He sold for 1.7 a few hours ago, 1.6, 1.8. Okay, yeah. See. That's why we got to check. We definitely could get more for him. We can get 200K more for him, potentially. So we're going to go 1.8 here. He recently sold for 1.7 2 hours ago. So we got to be patient because these cards cost a lot of coins. So this isn't, something where it's just going to be very quickly. There's going to be flying out our binder. It's going to take some time, and we got to be patient with it. Who else? Let me take a look at Donald real quick because we have ours up for 2.3. Aaron Donald average price right now is 2.5. And he sold 17 hours ago for 2.5. 2.4, 2.4, 2.2. So I feel like that's a good price right there. And I think that's all our limiteds, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's NAT, no limited, no limited, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. I had the limited here, but I took them out and used my 90 power up pass on that. Nope. And okay, I feel like we're all good. I feel like we're all good. We're going to do a quick rundown here. Okay, no limited, no limited. Doesn't get a redux, so I'm good with that. NAT, no limited, no limited. No limited, no limited, no limited. No limited, no limited. No limited. No limited, no limit. Like I still have limited the kicker and punter, but you know, again, I missed out on that. But again, they held their value because they're still the highest overall at their position. So, all right, and yeah, we're good. We got rid of. Well, we're trying to. We didn't get rid of anyone yet, but we're trying to get rid of all of our limiteds, and we have 8 as my mic falls. So we're gonna go on ahead and we're going to put all their names. We're going to go with Calvin Johnson. And we have him for 888. 888. Okay. So then we have Rob Gronkowski. And I'm not going to do this here, but I'm going to go on ahead and do like the 10%, figure all that stuff out with a calculator. That way I can do the 10%. That way I can see how much I have to go on ahead and buy them for. Ron Gronkowski, we are selling for 1.4 mil. Then we have Kittle, who we are selling for 1.5 mil. Thomas, again, 1.5 mil. Peppers, is 1.8 mil. We have Deion Sanders. Deion is going for a voluptuous 1.9. Then we have Mouse, who is going for 2.1. And then Donald, who is the most at 2.3. I believe he's the most. 2.3. I bought him for 2 mil flat. So this right here will be an increase no matter what. Not by much, but, you know, because after 10%. But 2.3 mil. So right here before taxes, we're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 13 mil. About 13 mil worth of coins if all these bad boys sell. Before taxes, of course. And if I can just get all these cards back for a total of 10 mil, I'll be happy, right? That's plus 3 mil for getting the same cards back. So that's what I'm going to do to try and prepare for Series 3. You know, again, you don't want to wait too late, because if you try to do it the day before, once I went ahead and thought about it when the first series was coming to an end, and we knew about the redux, and we were looking, and we were like, oh snap, like True Font's, you know, cards already down 700K. Like he's already down a bit. No way do I want to go ahead and sell him. Like I bought him for $1 million. I don't want to lose out. And then the next day he went all the way down to 400K, and it's like, okay, next series we got to be prepared. So, you know, that's what we're doing to prepare for Series 3. We're just going to sell these cards, and once the Redux comes out on Friday, we're just simply going to buy them back. So hopefully you guys are ready for some gameplay with Baby Kittle, Baby Gronk, Baby Calvin, Baby Deion, because we're not going to have the full-blown thing. See you guys next time. Peace.